P2, our electricity supply. In our homes, we use electricity from batteries and from the mains. In a battery, electrical energy is generated by chemical reactions. The chemicals in the battery are a store of energy. Two different metals are needed for the terminals or electrodes in the most basic type of battery. Different situations need different sorts of batteries. Most of the electricity that we use comes to our homes along wires that are connected to a system of large electrical cables that make up what is known as the national grid. The national grid is connected to all the power stations in the country. In almost all power stations there are generators. A generator is a device that changes movement, or kinetic energy, into electrical energy. Any generator has a coil of wire and a magnet. Either the magnet needs to spin inside the coil of wire, or the coil of wire needs to spin inside the magnet. Nuclear power stations and power stations that burn fossil fuels, coal, oil and gas, heat water to make steam. The steam turns turbines that turn the generator. In wind turbines, the blades turn the generator. In a hydroelectric power station, moving water turns turbines, and these turn the generator. We pay for electricity by the unit. In 2017, 1 unit of electricity costs about 12 pence. 1 unit of electricity is also known as 1 kilowatt hour. This is the amount of energy that a device that has a power rating of 1 kilowatt would use in 1 hour. This electric iron has a power rating of 1 kilowatt hour. Kilo means 1000. 1 kilowatt is therefore the same as 1000 watts. This means that in 1 second, a 1 kilowatt iron would use 1000 joules of energy. If this iron was used for 1 hour, it would use 1 kilowatt hour of electricity, or 1 unit. This would cost about 12 pence. Some electrical appliances use more energy every second than others. They have a different power rating. If they have a higher power rating, they will cost more to run. In our houses, there are electricity meters that count the units of electricity that we use. The electricity companies that we buy electricity from work out how much we need to pay by multiplying the units used by the cost per unit. They then add what is known as a standing charge to get the final amount that we need to pay. As was mentioned earlier, electricity is transferred from a power station to our homes through a grid of high voltage transmission lines known as the national grid. Transformers are used at the ends of the transmission lines to increase or decrease the voltage. This means less energy is wasted in the power lines.